this is for Kyle and DeMar. You guys closed out this game in pretty commanding fashion tonight in a way the franchise has never really done before. What does that kind of mean for this team? The way you not only closed out the series, but the way you closed out the series in that fourth quarter?
It was great to have our full bench back. To have Freddie back out there with them guys, was big. I think that changed the momentum for us. Once he came in the game, the way the bench played in the fourth quarter, defensively and offensively, it's something that they've been doing all year. So it was great for us to be able to see that, and it's just a testament of what they did all year, carrying over to the playoffs.
Mark, right. Just talk about, from both of you guys, how satisfying is it to have this type of team victory and for your bench to outscore the Wizards by 14 and do it on the road?
I mean, it's nothing new to us. Like I said, them guys been doing it all year. It's been countless games where, our starters didn't even see the fourth quarter because of our bench. So, like I said, having Freddie back, it was expected. We know what them guys capable of. They're capable of going out there and playing against starters on the other team and competing at a high level.
Kyle, specifically to Fred, I mean, there was that stretch in the first half when he first went in, and it wasn't like he was putting up a ton of numbers or anything, but how did you assess how he changed the way that group was playing, maybe compared to where they were playing earlier in the series?
I think even Game 5, I think Coach did a good job of letting the bench kind of play and didn't rush me and DeMar in. And I think with Freddie coming back tonight, it kind of made it even easier for Coach to do that. Freddie didn't make spectacular plays, but he was out there, controlled the game, controlled the tempo, let the line go out there and kind of play off the ball and cut and be free and kind of gamble a little bit and kept a body on Bradley Beal. I think his defense on Brad, Brad had a great game, but it kind of, just kind of wear on Brad, keep hitting him, keep touching him. I think that's where Freddie did a great job in his time span out there.
It's big, especially with the dynamic of how we could do it. He could have a big night, I could have a big night, and the nights that we don't, we got a bench that go out there and could win the game for us as well. So any given night, whether if it's a closeout game or game one, I think we're just capable of showing so many different elements on how to win a game that we didn't have last year.
For either of you, throughout this series, you guys were able to, obviously a lot's relied on you guys, but you were able to dial back some minutes here and there, obviously particularly tonight, whereas Wall and Beal and their starters in general had to play a lot more minutes. How much do you think tonight and over the course of the series, you guys maybe being a little fresher, them playing more minutes, played any kind of a factor?
Man, you just want me to answer everything.
You didn't say Kyle. You didn't ask me.
He said both of us.
Listen. This is how this works.
Okay.
You don't even remember the question?
No, I don't. I got it. Yeah, I think I got it.
Minutes.
Oh, yeah, the minutes. Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Thank you.
I think, honestly, with the minutes, the amount of minutes that they had to play. I mean, honestly, for John to be playing that amount of minutes off of, it's pretty incredible. And for his speed and his athleticism to be still fully there, it was unbelievable. When Bradley playing those minutes, moving and cutting, I don't know if it, I think John put a quote in, he said he was tired last game. But, that's, it's basketball. Sometimes your stars got to play more minutes in the playoffs. And, tonight our bench did a great job of just kind of, I played 31 minutes. DeMar played 33. I mean, you can't get in a playoff game, closeout game. You would never expect your guys your two stars in your backcourt to do that. You think they play 40, but that's how our team is built. That on any given night, our bench can do that. And it's been nights where I've only played 24 minutes, And, throughout the season, our bench has won his games, and it's the effort that they give us is unbelievable.
DeMar, this question is actually for you. Well, how hard was it to trust that, taking a step back and allowing the bench and the reserves to play a bigger role? How hard was that for you? But then, how rewarding was it to see not having to play in the fourth quarter and until the last 3 minutes, and that they built the lead and you didn't have to do all the heavy lifting?
It was a tough adjustment for both of us in the beginning. I'd be lying if I said it was just a cakewalk. Oh, you talking about the night or period? Overall? I mean, he talking about overall.
He said tonight, the last 3 minutes.
The last 3 minutes? You answered the question.
I don't even remember what he said.
Damn. It was a two-part question? So you talking about, okay, got you. In the beginning, it was tough. Like I said, coming off a year that, we were successful at a lot of things, but, we understood we had to be able to accept, change for the better, and once we got through training camp, through preseason, and got a little bit more comfortable with it, we started to see where this thing could go, and we put that same confidence we had in ourselves into our bench, and it paid off. All year they did it. We gave them the trust, even if they had off nights, we trusted them, and, we here to where we could go out and play the last quarter of a closeout game with our bench and be perfectly fine.
Kyle, sorry, buddy. It's just, your answers are so good. Obviously,
There you go.
Casey has a lot of tools at his disposal, and I think tonight, DeMar didn't come back till 3:31 in the fourth. I go to that game in Boston, or at home against Boston to get the number 1 seed, and he had Bebe playing down the stretch. Just maybe Brooks was in here saying Case could be coach of the year, or should be. Just give me your thoughts on Casey and how he's managed all these resources, and tonight obviously doing it pretty interesting way too.
He's been fantastic. I think coach has really, this mic's loud as heck. Jeez. I think coach has done a good job of kind of, making sure everyone's, getting the fair share of minutes when they earn them. Going with guys who are rolling. There's, like I said, there's been games where we haven't gone back in, myself, DeMar. There's been games where JV hasn't played in the fourth quarter. There's been games where Lucas has played the whole fourth quarter. OG hasn't played he's played the whole the line. I think just the overall confidence that we have in our group, coach just kind of instills that into us, like, this is a team. And it's not about individual success, it's about team success. And I think it's the one thing he's consistently done over the years I've been with him is preach team first and on hard work. So every single day, the guys get in the gym and they work hard, and, we all appreciate the work that they put in. So when they get in these situations, they're ready to play. And if they're playing well, even if they aren't playing well, they get a chance to play, they're going to play hard.
Kyle or DeMar, Kyle, any preference in the second round, Cavs or Pacers?
No.
See, you got an answer. He can answer the questions too. Thank you. Y'all be easy.